Instead of Ain't No Grave, WWE uses the Undertaker's standard Deadman theme, which is a shame but completely understandable. Number 7,
Yeah.
the NWO.
Yeah, when licensing comes into play, man, it can hinder everything that they was going for with the wrestler and the character and the personality. Hey, yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy Blaze here, back to you with another one here for Venomous Reactions, and today we got a WrestleMania video here for you. And this is 10 rare WWE themes that only play for one show. Now, there could be multiple reasons behind this. Either they're hyping up a certain theme music project, or they're just trying something out due to like a character change, and it really doesn't pan out, so they had to go back to the drawing board. We've seen it happen too many times, and we're gonna see what WrestleMania is talking about here with this one. So without further ado, let's get into it.
WWE wrestler theme songs that only change for one show. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. First, let's start off with an honorable mention, the Lost Triple H theme. A Triple H is the Game theme is up there with the most iconic theme songs in pro wrestling history. What many fans don't know is that the band Disturbed did a cover of the trademark theme song. Unfortunately, only snippets of the theme song exist, so it's impossible to listen to the track in full.
Whoa.
For years, fans theorized that the track was going to be used for Triple H during his time in the two-man power trip, as Stone Cold Steve Austin had his Disturbed theme song at the time. However, this was debunked, as Disturbed seemed to imply in an interview that it was produced around 2006. Number 10, The Rock.
Okay, that I did not know that Disturbed did like a cover to Triple H's theme, and it would have been insane on how they would have did that. Because if you know that they did do Stone Cold's theme when he came back in 2000, and they killed it. And it makes me want to go back and listen to that in full detail. Like, I'm kind of shocked that they didn't go with that route, but I could possibly understand why, because you already had like Disturbed doing Stone Cold's theme at the time, so having them do Triple H's theme around the same time as the two-man power trip, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it would have been awkward. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
During The Rock's first ever WWE title run in 1998, he would debut a brand new theme song. The song was a rap track, and it's hard to tell if it was an official song or just a cheap knockoff of Notorious B.I.G.'s Hypnotize song. Whatever the case,
I can see why they said
for
that.
the great one, as it didn't remotely match his heel persona at the time, and it was hardly a surprise that the song was pulled very, very quickly. The Rock was prone to have numerous themes throughout his career, and some of his themes were only used for 2 to 3 weeks at a time.
Yep, I remember that.
Of course, everyone knows the iconic Know Your Role theme and the electrifying track, and who can forget the legendary Hollywood Rock theme that was welcomed back in 2024. Number 9, Chris Jericho.
Yep, that instant with the Rock's theme, you know, when he became Corporate Rock, I can see why they said it was like a Timu version of the Hypnotize melody. Because if you pay attention to it, it does sound similar. But yeah, that theme was debunked immediately, because I ain't gonna hold you, it was ass.
On the road to Survivor Series in 2002, Chris Jericho would debut a brand new theme song. Jericho's theme song would be performed by Saliva, and it would be titled King of My World.
Get tag team partners to help him tonight in this no disqualification match.
The song was outstanding and is vastly underrated. The song perfectly captured
It
Jericho's
really is
villainous
underrated,
persona,
though.
and it's a shame that the theme song wasn't used for a longer period. The theme song was notably used during the first ever Elimination Chamber match, as Saliva provided the soundtrack for the introduction of one of WWE's most brutal matches. Number 8, The Undertaker.
And low-key, it was underrated, man, because I ain't gonna hold you. Having Saliva doing Chris Jericho's theme, King of My World, yo, definitely badass. And he should have kept that theme just a little bit longer. And, I mean, it actually fit Chris Jericho's persona at the time, because he was brash, arrogant, and cocky, and he thought nobody could touch him. Basically, like, I'm the king of my world. The rest of you guys are mere peons and peasants. Yo, he could have kept that theme just a little bit longer, just a little bit.
As The Undertaker made his entrance at the 1998 fully loaded pay-per-view, it was apparent that the legendary name was debuting a new theme song. The song was mythical and epic, and on the surface it seemed like a mix between his first theme and his trademark Attitude Era song.
And there he is, the Phenom!
In a weird move following the pay-per-view event, the song would disappear entirely. It was likely the case that WWE or even The Undertaker weren't fans of the song itself, or WWE had a better option lined up, so they decided to place the song in WWE's Music Vault. Another notable time in which The Undertaker used a different theme for a brief period was in 2011. When The Undertaker returned on the road to WrestleMania 27, he would use the song Ain't No Grave by Johnny Cash. The song was bone-chilling and the lyrics captured the spirit of The Undertaker's persona at the time, especially as he had recently returned from being buried alive at the hands of the Nexus in Kane. WWE would even allow the dead man to use the theme song for his entrance at WrestleMania 27. Unfortunately, due to licensing and copyright reasons, the song has been dubbed over on the WWE Network version of WrestleMania 27. Instead of Ain't No Grave, WWE uses the Undertaker's standard Deadman theme, which is a shame but completely understandable. Number 7, the NWO.
Yeah, when licensing comes into play, man, it can hinder everything that they was going for with the wrestler and the character and the personality. And we've seen it happen too many times, you know, with Johnny Cash. You know, that was a dope fit for The Undertaker during that time at WrestleMania 27. And it really sucks because when you go back and look at it, you're not going to hear that. You're not going to hear that same song. You're going to hear the dubbed over version of their own theme. And it just makes it look cheesy and awkward, in my taste.
The NWO theme song was a key part in why they got over to the degree they did in WCW. The song is still beloved to this very day, and a fascinating thing about the track is that when WWE acquired the 3 members of the original NWO in 2002, they decided to experiment with the theme. At WrestleMania 18, the NWO theme would be replaced in favor of a remix version. This remix version was a bold choice, but it's not completely awful, and actually had some fans raving over it. It sounded modern while still keeping the vibes of the original theme song intact. Number 6, Christian.
Yeah, I can see that.
Christian has made a career out of having some of the greatest theme songs ever. One of Christian's more forgotten about theme songs is titled Project Gothic, and it was used during Christian's early days in WWE. The song sounds medieval and is perfect for Christian's brood-style persona.
Yeah, I can see why this was
despite the song being
forgotten.
produced by Jim Johnson, the song has never officially been released by the WWE. WWE went through a period of releasing unreleased songs with their Uncaged album series, but this has stopped in recent years, and there appears to be no plans for WWE to reintroduce the popular music series. Number 5, B Team. It's important that wrestlers have a standout theme that represents their character and defines them as a pro wrestler. Over the years, WWE mastered the art of giving wrestlers further down the card iconic theme songs, and WWE hit a home run when they produced a theme song for the former tag team known as the B Team. The B Team were a duo consisting of Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, and the Battle Scars theme song became an instant fan favorite, and fans even questioned if the song was initially intended for someone else, as it was just that good.
As in, well, in their words, the best team.
In a frustrating move, WWE decided to ditch that theme song insanely quick, and the duo were quickly given a new theme song that failed to stand out and paled in comparison to the Battle Scars theme.
Yo, I almost forgot about that Battle Scars theme for the B Team. And honestly, they should have kept that one, because the theme they gave them right after, I ain't gonna lie, it was low-key ass, in my opinion. But then that's WWE creative for you. And this was during the time when Vince was at the helm. How times have changed.
Number 4, Bobby Lashley. Whilst Bobby Lashley's first WWE run wasn't exactly a flop, there were elements of his presentation that were holding him back. Lashley's first theme song just felt generic and flat, and it wasn't screaming world champion whenever the opening note of the song would play. Thankfully, towards the end of the initial run, Lashley would debut a song with actual lyrics titled Hell Will Be Calling Your Name. This song instantly increased Lashley's aura, and it was exactly what the former ECW champion needed. Sadly, Lashley would leave WWE shortly after the song made its official debut. When Lashley returned to WWE in 2018, there were calls for Lashley to bring the theme song back, but WWE would have other ideas and the theme song would be replaced by a completely new theme song that failed to hit the same. Number 3, Eric Bischoff. It's hard to imagine Eric Bischoff using any other theme other than I'm back in WWE. However, when Bischoff...
All facts, man. When you hear Eric Bischoff coming out on stage, man, all you can hear him say is, I'm back and better than ever. Like there's no other themes you can associate Eric Bischoff with. So to have him have like a different theme, I don't know about that.
Bischoff made his official WWE debut in 2002. He used an officially licensed song for his debut. When Bischoff walked out onto Raw in 2002, he used an AC/DC song titled Back in Black.
He would wish death upon Eric Bischoff. And now they're hugging each other.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For him coming out to AC/DC, I mean, that would have been low-key fire, but we got the theme that we got, courtesy of Jim Johnson, so really ain't no complaints there, but, you know, you could never go wrong with AC/DC. Back in Black. Instant classic.
Bischoff would use this song on just the isolated occasion, and when Bischoff appeared on WWE TV again, he would use I'm Back, which would be cemented as his primary theme for his entire WWE tenure. Licensing this song was in all likelihood extremely expensive, and WWE probably didn't think spending that much money on a general manager's theme song was justified. Number 2, Triple H. Before Triple H would debut the game theme song, he was in a state of flux when it came to his theme song. For the final 2 months of the year 2000, the game would use a song known as Game Time. The theme song was in essence an instrumental version of My Time, but the beat was adjusted so it didn't come across as a carbon copy. Whilst the theme was passable, it was nowhere near as impactful as My Time, and it wasn't in the same league as the game.
Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 206.
Triple H would finally debut the game in early 2001, and it could be inferred that the game was initially set to debut in late 2000. However, it's possible that the theme song was delayed, so WWE...
I can see why. I can see why they went with like something that's like temporary until the final product of his initial change theme took place. And I ain't gonna lie, having Motorhead perform your theme when you come out to the stage and into the ring, you can never go wrong with that. But I will say, Game Time, it was passable, and I actually liked that version a whole lot. And I low-key wish he would have like kept that just a little bit longer before he brought on the Motorhead's version of Triple H's theme. But again, no complaints.
WWE quickly came up with Game Time to use whilst they awaited the new track to land. And number 1, Randy Orton and Batista.
I can see why.
On the road to WrestleMania 30, WWE decided to market Randy Orton and Batista in the most unique way imaginable. WWE would air video packages promoting both men, and instead of using their standard themes or even licensed music, they would decide to use acoustic versions of their theme songs.
My accomplishments are endless.
This was arguably the highlight to the build of WrestleMania 30, as they were tremendously done, and is definitely a concept that WWE should revisit in the future. The only
low key hearing the acoustic version of Voices for Randy Orton, it definitely takes a reflective tone, and it's perfect for like, you know, promo build from a big time match. You know, you can never go wrong with acoustic versions of wrestlers' theme songs, and I would love to see how other wrestlers' themes would sound with just the acoustics alone. You know, they should think about bringing that back.
Disappointment surrounding the theme song was that they weren't used at WrestleMania 30. Fans online were actively pushing WWE to use the two theme songs for Orton and Batista's WrestleMania entrances, but WWE ultimately decided to go with the standard theme songs. Whilst this is a shame, it's possible that the deal WWE struck was to use the two respective songs in video packages only.
I can destroy any.
And WWE possibly didn't expect such an overwhelmingly positive response to the two themes, so they didn't have the foresight to get the songs approved for the grandest stage of them all. Unlike most brief theme songs, these two theme songs are widely available on all major music streaming platforms. Hopefully one day WWE looks to use acoustic versions of popular theme songs again, as WWE have a ton of lyrically strong theme songs that could benefit from an acoustic version. Just imagine Cody Rhodes having an acoustic version of Kingdom, or John Cena using an acoustic version of My Time Is Now to promote his final WWE run in 2025. The possibilities are just endless. But
Low-key, that would be fire for John Cena to have the acoustic version of My Time Is Now during his final lap in the company before he hangs it up for good. Hey, I would love to hear that. And it basically would take us down like memory lane from John Cena back in 2002 up to this point. Low-key, they should consider that. They should consider that. But knowing them, they probably won't. But yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of these things were actually enjoyable, and I wish they would have kept those just a little bit longer. But you know, certain issues come along, like, you know, final product of the initial theme change is not going to take effect, or licensing issues. And licensing issues and fees, they can be overwhelmingly expensive. So I can see why they wouldn't want to shell out for the licensing theme. And as far as the rest of the themes, it was basically a miss. Like, it was only supposed to be around for one good time, and thank goodness they were, because they was not hitting with the wrestler and the personality change, and as far as the character is concerned, yeah, it did not fit the mold. But I want to know, out of this compilation for WrestleMania, which of these one-time themes from the wrestlers did you enjoy the most? You let the comment section have it, and as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one, and don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe, come kick it with your boys. It's one good solid time. And you already know to do next, fam. Follow your boy on social media or right over yonder. And this is your boy Blaze here saying Chuck that deuce, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I'm out.